Okay, like I said, feels like a real clean house, smells like a clean house. Flooring is in good condition. And most everything seems to function as it should. In the kitchen, it all looks good and clean. Tested all the appliances, dishwasher, garbage disposal, cooktop, oven, make sure they work. Fan, vents out. Took temperature readings in the refrigerator. All seems to work as it should. There are some windows. So this is an up and down opening window, and the springs in it do not work any longer. And then I believe it's the far bedroom that way. There's another one up and down windows that does not work correctly. It's in the report. And with that, there's some windows that are updated vinyl windows, and other ones are white aluminum windows, interesting enough. So that was a little surprising to me, but there are some that are still older aluminum windows, which do condensate and they're not as efficient because aluminum is a conductor of heat. All right, bathroom. So everything looks good here. Everything comes on. Shower, tub, toilet, all work fine. The only thing I did note that this heating vent is not putting out heat. And when I was in the crawl space, I didn't notice anything unique or different down there. So I'm not sure why that is. Could have that looked at. In this closet, you have a walk-in closet, and that's where the water heater is. Which took me, well, actually, Teresa had to help me find it. It's back there behind a panel. They're often in closets in manufactured homes. But for some reason, I couldn't find this one without Teresa's help. So anyway, that water heater, it's done in typical fashion for mobile manufactured homes. But it's still not quite correct how I'd like to see it. Earthquake straps aren't done as is normally required. However, it's in a closet, so that's still pretty safe. And the temperature pressure relief valve goes around and down through the floor. And that's an important safety valve, so it's really supposed to drain out someplace that can be seen, so you know that there's a problem. And then probably the most important thing is that it's right in the middle of the house, and so it really should have a drain pan. Because if it ever leaks, it's going to cause flooring problems, probably for the kitchen, the bathroom, and the master bedroom. All right, so this bathroom, for the most part, everything looks good. The only thing I do note is this whole valve is not secure and sealed up to the wall. So that really should be fixed. Bedroom, there's not a whole lot to say. There's a good sized closet here, which is nice. Go ahead and turn that out, close it up. Heating system is over in the laundry area. Walk over there. And I turned the heat up and it went right up to a nice warm temperature in here. So it's there. There is a filter right in the middle. So you take the top panel off, and I think you can slide it in there, or maybe from the bottom panel. But anyway, that's where you change the filter. It does look dirty, so I would change that as soon as you move in. Electrical panels here. And I do open up the cover and take a look at the wiring, and there's pictures of that. No problems that I could see. There we go. And that's about it. So make sure to read through the report and talk with Teresa, and let me know if you have any questions after looking through the report. There are a couple more things before we go. So there are some cracks in the ceiling, fairly common in manufactured homes. The house, is moved into place and then put together, the two sides. And if it's not perfectly done, it can settle and cause a crack down the middle. So that there's a crack in the wall there, down there, and then there's another one going this way too. So there's that. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.